you're listening to Loveline with Adam Carolla and Dr. Chris.
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. That's our friend Dave Navarro there. All right, let's get back to the phones one more time and speak to Laura, who we were talking to. Lost her virginity on the 4th of July. She's 17. So about a month ago, and is not interested in the guy she lost it to.
Yeah.
Is he interested in you?
Oh, see, that's the weird thing. I mean, I asked him. Well, see, I was supposed to actually get... I was told to control my language, but I literally got F'd, and I was supposed to by 3 guys, but their mechanical difficulties enabled them to rise to the occasion, you could say.
Wait a minute. What the hell's going on here?
I don't know. Laura, what's up? What happened to you? Where's your dad?
Sleeping?
Sleeping where?
In my mom's bedroom.
Did something bad happen to you?
Well, it's just my parents, they only let me go out with, like, my best friend and relatives, and I just couldn't take it anymore. I've been locked up in this house for, like, 7 months.
Did they yell at you a lot? Are they sort of abusive to you?
Oh, yelling, yeah.
Did they ever hit you?
Not recently.
But when you were a little kid?
Oh, yeah.
What's your dad do?
There you go.
What's your dad? Cop?
No.
Male nurse?
Home improvement?
No.
Electrician?
Oh. Yeah, in the trades.
Union?
Bad. Is he in the union?
Nah.
No, I don't know if that's worse. All right, so listen, you sound a little angry.
A little angry. Well,
yeah,
why not?
Very angry. Well,
You've been abused. You've been physically abused and emotionally abused. And now you're out to get revenge.
You're gonna lose your virginity to 3 or 4 guys?
3.
3 guys?
Yeah.
How old were they?
One was just turned 17, another was 19, and the one I actually did lose it to turned 16.
But this is...
Wait a minute, and how did it go? You were at a 4th of July party?
Nah. They wouldn't let me go out like I was saying, and I just couldn't take it. So 1 o'clock in the morning, I chugged a few shots of Jim Beam, grabbed a couple of shots of moonshine, and hopped off my porch.
Okay, where did you find the... By the way, where were you when I was in high school with the chugging and the moonshine?
I was going to say, is that something... What does that mean even now?
I don't even know what moonshine is. Couldn't you have just had another shot of the Jim Beam? You had to go to the moonshine?
I don't like whiskey.
Oh, moonshine.
I see. Yeah, moonshine goes down like it's really like sorbet melting in your mouth.
Faster.
Right. Okay. So you jumped off your porch, and where did you find the 3 guys?
Well, there were 4, and they were coming to get me. I was supposed to meet them down the road at the church, but I didn't get there, so they picked me up halfway.
Picked you up on the road, and where did you meet these guys? I know they were coming to get you, but where did you meet them?
I met the one that I actually had sex with. He lives down the street from my grandmother.
I see. And
what do you think was... I
got to figure this out. So,
what do you think was going through those guys' minds? Think about it.
Oh, I know.
Here's a girl that just likes to have sex. This is great.
She's horny, dude.
She's horny. She wants it as badly as we do.
Actually, no. I told him the deal.
So what'd you tell him?
Well, they all know I hate to be touched. I just hate it. And I drank because I knew what I wanted to do. I just wanted to get laid, and I knew I wouldn't let him touch me if I wasn't high or drunk or something.
That's how I am with the strippers. I got to get boozed up in there. And so you got drunk, and now you're with the 4 guys.
Yeah.
And you go somewhere. Where do you go?
My granny's house.
Oh. Your granny's house. Where's your granny?
West Virginia.
I know, but is she in her house?
No. They were all gone.
There you go. That's the part you got to...
Went there, it was an empty house, and there was more liquor.
All right, so a little more moonshine.
No, I had a shot of rum, shot of Canadian Mist, and a half a bottle of red wine.
Half bottle of red wine.
Yeah.
And then the one guy says, okay, it's time to start having sex.
Actually, no, he asked if he could go first.
Yeah, smart. So he goes first.
Well, yeah.
And he has sex, and what about, no.
No, that's the thing. Mechanical difficulties.
He couldn't get it up.
Right, that was
he
that
asked
guy.
me to play with it, and I told him if he was going to get it up, he was going to do it on his own. So
sure.
he asked me for a bath
Asked you for what? Bathroom?
Yeah, he went to go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. All right, isn't the bathroom outdoors in West Virginia there?
No, it's Virginia.
Got a moon carved into the door. So he goes.
Has that.
She does, yeah. Shocking. So he tries to play with himself. Then guy number 2 comes along, and what happens?
I pull him in, and I threw him on the bed, and I'm like, you either get it up or you get it up now or you get the F out. And
that's good for a guy.
He said the same thing. It's too much pressure. Could you help it out? And I'm like, oh, God, forsaken.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to get laid, and I already told him foreplay is boring. It takes too long, and why do you got to take all that time when you know what's coming? And I just wanted to get some dick.
You're right.
I didn't want to do the kissing.
Listen, I have a vanity plate that says that.
It's just boring. It doesn't do nothing for me.
Yeah, but wait a second. You're a virgin, right?
Yeah.
How do you... Okay, I don't want to get into it, but how do you... You know, she sounds like she was brought up in a brothel, for Christ's sake. I mean, she's a virgin? How are you so bored of foreplay when you're a virgin? Okay, well, don't even answer. You got a million problems. So then guy number 3, what happens?
He came up to help me put my clothes on, but ended up taking off his.
I see. Well, I'll do that sometimes because I find them confining, my own clothes, and it's hard to help people when mine are on, so I'll take mine off and help them out with their clothes. So, and then you had sex with him?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the 4th guy couldn't get it going either?
No, I wouldn't even let him in. He didn't want to take off his hat for me, so I just told him he has to be celibate if he didn't want to do what I wanted.
Country Bear Jamboree.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So he didn't want to take his hat off.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that was it.
Yeah.
Was it one of those big novelty foam hats, those big, huge, 20-gallon ones?
Black guy, and he thought his hair looked bad.
Yeah. Well, I got that black man's hair, too. It gets a little nappy sometimes. I could understand him when taking his hat off.
Do you cut on yourself, Laura, too?
No, huh?
Did you cut on yourself?
No.
Nothing like any other self? Just you ever try to hurt yourself?
I can't stand pain. I'm a big sissy.
So you've had sex with one guy.
Yeah.
And
but this is so massively self-destructive.
Oh my God!
Yeah, this is really serious.
Yeah, what's up, baby?
I just got mad because the one guy I did have sex with, I mean, he really pissed me off. He was okay with passing me around like a piece of meat with his friends because they're his friends.
Hey, Laura.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be mad at a lot of guys a good portion of your life.
Well, I told him he was going to be like that, and he's
no,
I'm
don't
not.
Forget about him. Here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to infuse 10 years worth of knowledge into you in about 10 seconds. A, do not sleep with any more guys. You got some serious issues, baby. Serious. I sit here all night and talk to people with issues, and you got some real serious issues. Do you hear that?
Could I start A after tomorrow?
No.
Now.
God.
Laura, just I don't know. You got to get some counseling. You got to do something. Can you go lesbian? Can you find Jesus Christ? You have to do something because you're going to be doing porn films in 3 weeks.
No, that would be
my aunt said.
That would be a good outcome, frankly.
Yeah, I'd like to.
The whole lesbian thing. I mean, I love my. I went in. I like.
Oh, Laura, you are spinning out of control. Yeah. In fact, you got to see someone. You are on a path that is very self-destructive.
I'm sort of like my dad. I'm stubborn, and you're the closest thing I'll ever get to a shrink. Because everybody wants to send me to one, but
listen to them.
You need some medicine. You need some counseling. You need to stop the alcohol and God knows what other drugs you're doing. You got to be contained, and you need help doing that.
We got to go, but Lord, and don't get pregnant, please. And just don't hang out with guys for a while, okay?
I don't have any girlfriends.
Well, then don't hang out with anybody. Get a dog.
You need some girlfriends.
And I have another question.
No, we're out of time.
Really?
Yeah, you got to get help for yourself. Do you hear me?
Okay.
Find an adult that's the most sober in your family, and get him to do something for you. That's oh boy. I didn't even know. She's like, I didn't know where to begin. If I was an insurance company, I would have told her.
Containment. She needs to be 4 walls.
That's right.
Literally physically contained.
Padded walls.
Yeah.
We'll be back.